Hi everyone, welcome back to Modded Minecraft. Feed the Beast, the Departed mod pack. I am Sir Tristan. Check out my new digs. I have spent some time over the weekend relocating to a new area. Step inside real quick so I am safe. You can see all of my old waypoints way off in the distance, about 4,000 meters away. Oh, right, I gotta stand outside for this. Go up onto the roof where it's safe, maybe? Yes, good. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. I have moved to the west about 4,000 blocks. My old home was right here. You can see the portals from Mysterium and Creeponia and other places. And there was my home on top of the hill. And I decided to move because of the problem with the amplified, the large biomes being stuck in this huge extreme hills with this giant ocean next to me. It was not very productive for traveling to different biomes uh, because specific mobs only show up in specific locations. So I thought to myself that I would kind of attach myself to a little village, which I did, and there's another one right over here too. So I have a lot of villages nearby, a swamp right here, plains here, tainted land here, magical forests, and things not too far away. So I figured it would be a great idea to kind of relocate, to build ourselves a bit of a bigger home because we were starting to run out of storage space for all the different things that we wanted. So I have just some built-in protection and lights and things over here, some food sources that I can kind of use. I didn't really have any fertile land to grow on that was safe at the other area. So I'm going to expand out this area a little bit, kind of start building some farms, building some pastures for cows and sheep and chickens, things like that, because my food supply is actually starting to dwindle, and I need some more variety. So I've started doing that, and I'm going to go offline, off camera for a little bit and kind of work on this, and I'll drop back in as I do major updates. But I think in this episode I'm going to get started on some of the magic mods. I haven't decided which one yet. There's Thaumcraft, there's Botania, there's Witchery. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. So I'm still investigating that, but I wanted just to kind of show off. I love this huge kind of tower. It's like a fortress kind of right there. It looks very cool. Multiple levels here of homes. And then there's also kind of this interesting kind of cave thing that's been kind of cut out of the center area there. But anyway, I'm going to keep clearing away this section here and build out some farms, and once that's done and ready, I will be right back. But here's my downstairs. It has, as you can see, crafting stations. It has our ender chest set up into our hopper, into our diamond chest to use with our ender pouch, as you remember from last episodes. It's got the chunk loader here, which will keep my house in memory so that this ender chest will work even when I'm not nearby. I have just random tools and things in here, all my crafting and similar objects down at here, and then food. And then upstairs is storage. I went a bit nuts with storage and pretty much separated every possible thing that could be separated, and I made it separated. So hopefully this holds us for a very long time. All kinds of plants and things down in here, Thaumcraft, Witchery, and Botania related chests. And then these 6 are the Advent of Ascension chests, which have a variety of things in them. And I will sort these out more later as we go. And I may even need to burrow down into the floor to sort that out later. I'm not sure yet. Might need the additional storage down that way. But real quick, outside here we have a few pens that animals are going to go into eventually. As you can see, I've already got a little bit of a chicken farm started. Chicken farms are super easy to create. You just take eggs and throw the eggs like so, and eventually, okay, don't hit chickens, but eventually you might get a new chicken spawn. I did not, unfortunately, get one there. Bit of a sugarcane farm for books and things that I'm going to need for various mods. A random chomper messing me up here a little bit. There we go. Collect these fellas. I've segregated a lot of my area with fences in the hopes that that will prevent too many enemies from spawning directly on top of me while I'm moving around. As you just saw a second ago, it didn't work too well. But that's the hope eventually. I'm going to have to eventually, I think, seal this area up so I don't get too many weird spawns going on out here. Oh. Get this dicer real quick. And then my little bit of a farm area. This was just a natural farm that was here because of the village. But I have some wheat, potatoes, more wheat, and I am eventually going to get a carrot farm. Growth 57%. That'll take a little while to spread out, but I'll need carrots to attract pigs to my pen area up here, and I have plenty of wheat already to attract cows, and I'll do that eventually so I can breed them and start getting an infinite supply of food there. Okay, that was a bit of a tour of the tour, and now I want to get into Botania, because Botania has a lot of things that make moving around and exploration a lot easier, and I really need that right now because I have a lot to explore around. It's hard to see, but I have a lot to explore around me. I still need to find savanna biomes and a desert biome to start farming materials to fight the first of the bosses for the overworld. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm just opening the library by hitting H and clicking up here, and this kind of shows all the books available. It's a bit of a cheat, I would say, as you don't have to craft the books like the Thaumonomicon for Thaumcraft and the Lexica Botania for Botania are super important items to create because they tell you everything that you need to know, but I'm okay with just having a library here. So I've been reading up on this, how this works. The first thing I need to create is a petal apothecary, which it kind of explains what it does, and this is how you make it. It needs some cobblestone, 2 slabs, and then a mystical petal of any color. So I have all my Botania items in here, and so I think I will just use yellow, I think. Just 1 yellow should do it. Gonna go ahead and store a few of these items that I got just kind of laying around in here. String, fences look good, and then cobblestone. Nah, I need these. Okay. So in order to turn Botania flowers into petals, you just simply craft them. There you go. Super easy. Any colored flower should create colored petals. So white, cyan, brown, blue, pink, all those colors should create these petals. So to make the apothecary stand, I needed, I think it was 4 cobblestone, 2 slabs, and this in the middle. Yep, and I've got one right there. And I'm actually going to make another one. I won't be able to show you what I'm going to do with that right now, but in the future it will be very useful. So I got my 2 petal apothecaries. I think I can just do this inside. Don't really see why not, so let's throw it just right. Right there is fine for now. I need a bucket of water. I happen to have one. Good, 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 good. And I need to fill it up. So there you go. There's my petal apothecary. The very first thing it recommends you make with the petal apothecary is a pure daisy. What the pure daisy will let you do is, as you can see in this image here, you plant a daisy, and then in a few minutes it will turn wood and stone into, well, it doesn't really show you here, but living wood and living stone. And then those are very important for all kinds of crafting materials. The living wood twig, which you can then turn into a wand, and other things like that. So how do you make a pure daisy? You need 4 mystical white petals inside your petal apothecary. And then in order to make any kind of special flower, you need to then throw seeds in as well. I have, I think, enough. Let's go ahead and make two. So each one of these is going to make two petals. I need four petals, so this should do it here. So there will be one pure daisy, and there will be another. And then I need seeds to throw in as well, which I have right here. Actually, I'm going to need that bucket to get more water, so let's run down real fast. I need to make a little bit of a infinite water source nearby so I can easily grab it. Not that that's a long trip or anything, but all right, now that we have that, we can, I think, just throw our petals in, throw our seeds in, and it should work. Let's find out. Throw our petal in. Oh yeah, look at that. It's floating in there now. And you can see the white sparks kind of emanating up. Let's throw these in. 2, 3, and 4. And then throw a seed in. Okay, looks like that worked. I did get a pure daisy. Very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Don't click above it, click into it. There we go. Throw in my mystical petals and my seeds. Sweet, and I've got two pure daisies. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I got slowness. I think there's a dicer somewhere right outside. Let's go ahead and grab some wood. Grab a stack of wood. And I need a stack of regular stone. Let's see, go ahead and toss these blocks in for later. So I might need to bake up a stack. Nope, just one stack, please. One stack. There we go. Need to bake up a stack of stone. I'm pretty sure that's what this does, right? Yeah, that's what this does. There we go. And break this out as well. Like that. And then I can get my stacks of stone. And it's going to take a while to make these. It says it takes about a minute, but let's go ahead and set it up and see what we can do with it. Put a daisy. What, here? And here. And I can take the wood oak like so. And then after a few minutes, okay, so you see those visual effects, those kind of sparks? I think that means that's going to work out. I think that means that's going to work. Let's go ahead and put this one in the right place, right there. So let's go pick up some of that cobblestone and see if it will work here as well. I'm not sure what the little frame rate hitches are. I'm going to try to fix that as soon as I do another pause. There we go. We got our, well, we need a few more. There we go. Go ahead and put these out. Like so. And again, these should turn into living wood and living stone blocks. That's the idea, at least. I'm gonna step inside and wait for the cooking to finish and hope that those outside turn into living wood and living stone. Alright, all the cobblestone has been converted into stone, and as you can so clearly see, I now have living wood and living rock. Nice. Oops. I broke the fence. That's not going to be good. Bad time of day for that. There we go. I'm going to need to figure out a different tool to, careful now, to break up these living woods. Yeah, because that's taking too long. I think so. Sasquatch, friend, you're just going to have to, hey. 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 How rude. Anyway. Sweet. I've got both living rock, and you know what? I'm actually going to pick these up and I'll move them. That way there's no chance of them accidentally breaking the fences. So that's fine. I'll go there and then there. Go ahead and lay out another set. I'm pretty sure you need quite a bit of this, so I'll probably be doing this kind of off camera in the background for a while. Uh-oh, I don't know if that matters or not, but what? Did you shoot me? Aha. I'll take your arrows, thank you very much. I guess we'll test it out. We'll test out and see if that thing on its side works correctly. Okay, so now that we have some living wood and some living stone, what can we do with it? So pressing H and going back to the Lexica Botania, I think that the Wand of the Forest is a good thing to make. Seems like it's going to be pretty useful for a lot of things in the future. In order to make it, you need 3 living wood twigs and 2 petals of any color. So to make the living wood twig, I think you... Here we go. It just needs 2 living wood. That seems easy enough. And I need 3, so 1, 2, 3. Yes, and then 2 petals of any color. Now, according to the book, the color that I use is going to be what determines the color of the wand. So, I think I actually want to use this light blue flower here to get some nice light blue petals, and then we'll craft ourselves a wand. There we go. I'm okay with the double blue there. According to them, the color does not change anything about what the wand does. It just kind of affects what it looks like. Hooray, we got more. Let's see, is there an efficient way to break this? Probably not. Oh, that's not too bad. Just requires 2. Same thing with the hammer, yeah. Nice. Very simple. Go ahead and lay out some more. And then the wood. But I'm glad that the orientation of the wood does not seem to matter. That's really good. Alright, so one thing that they did say we could do with this wand, and what can we test it on? What could be something we could test it on? Looking for something that might... okay, let's try it on the furnace. It says that if you don't have anything bound to it, which we don't, you can hold shift and right click and it will rotate the block. Okay, it's in bind mode, never mind. Now it's in function mode. Okay, hang on, let me look at it real quick. Okay, so... No, that just changed from bind to... Oh, so it is doing it. It's just also switching it between bind mode and... Oh, okay, well that's not... I thought that would let me like kind of turn things upside down and whatnot, so... Well, I guess that's kind of cool. I could change the direction the hopper is going. Nope, stop it. There we go. Make sure that still works. Okay, good. Okay. Well, that's not... Oh, it grew like a purple... Or look at it. It grew like a green leaf or something. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, let me take a look at the Botania Lexicana and see what else can be done with this. Okay, I've got a pretty good idea of what I need to do next. The next thing I need to do after I collect these and place some more is I need to build a mana pool and start collecting mana from various flowers that I can create. Mana... Oh, that was a was a creeper day. I didn't even realize it. Okay, whew, thank goodness I was inside most of that day. That could have turned out very, very badly. But apparently, mana and collecting mana from flowers is a very important part of Botania. And using mana, I can infuse items that I can then create in this petal apothecary here. And that will allow me to do some interesting things. So the first thing I need, according to this, is a mana pool, which you make by just taking 5 living rock and making them into a U shape. And that will create a diluted mana pool. And that will hold mana for me. In order to get mana into the pool, I need to create something called a mana spreader. Mana spreaders work by absorbing mana from things nearby and then shooting it into the pool. So I need 1 petal of any kind, 6 living wool, and 1 gold ingot. Should be pretty easy. Oh, we still have one of these. Okay, so we can go ahead and make this like that. I'll have 1 left over, but that's okay. And I need a gold ingot. There we go. Okay, so we'll make this like that, and then put the living wood around it like that. Now I have a mana spreader and a diluted mana pool to put the mana spreader into, or to put the mana into. So the next thing we need is something to actually generate mana. So there's a few different ways to do this. A day bloom will actually use the daytime, the sun, create mana. Another thing I could create is an endoflame, which will take any absorbable or any combustible item like coal or charcoal, things like that, and it will burn it off to generate mana. And I actually happen to have, if you remember from a few episodes ago, I happen to have a monster spawner with a blaze monster spawner in it. Because of that, I've been able to get a lot of blaze rods. So maybe what I do is I go ahead and set up a few endoflames. So in order to do that, I need 2 red, a brown, a gray, 2 brown, 2 red, and a gray. Let's see if I have enough for that. Oops. Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and put the petal that I don't need up here. I don't really have any red flowers at all, do I? Orange? No, looks like I'm gonna have to go hunting for some flowers. I have gray. Brown. I need brown. Doesn't look like I have any brown either. Okay, so I'm going to step away for a minute and I'm going to find some of those flowers. Now I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back and I found a few flowers not too long ago. There's actually a pretty cool, I can't show you. Well, okay, somewhere up this way there's like a flower forest or something and it has all kinds of cool flowers. Okay, so what do I need again? There we go. 2 red, oh wait, a mystical red petal and a red mana petal. A brown mana petal. Oh, well then maybe I actually cannot make this yet. I'm not sure how to make those. I probably throw them into a mana pool, if I had to guess. Endoflames. Can I shift click? No. Okay, in that case, let's just go with day blooms. Day blooms I think are a little easier to make. Orange, light blue, and 2 yellows. So there's yellows, light blue, and orange. Yes? Orange, blue, yellow. Okay, so I think I'm going to need to make a lot of these. They actually don't last forever. So let's see. Let's just confirm 2 yellows. So for this, I can make 2. Yeah. Okay, let me grab some seeds. And let's make sure this works. Oh, I need water. No, I don't have any water. I hope equipping my weapon is not a bad idea. Or unequipping my weapon is not a bad idea. I really have to make a safe. Oh, it was, of course, a terrible idea. I need to make a safe place to get infinite water. I need to remember that. Okay, buckets here. There we go. Got 3 buckets. I'm going to need to do more than that, but that's okay for now. Okay. Got the water. 2 yellow, a blue, and a orange. And I got a day bloom. Very nice. Very nice. So I think I want to make a lot of these. So supposedly, if you right-click on this with an empty hand, it will restock you automatically. Oh, it's going to have water in it. So, empty hand. Yeah, it did. Nice. Throw in the seed. And I got a second day bloom. Cool. I'm actually going to get, I think, a few of these. Let's see. Four. 2. That. Alright, I have myself a little bit of a infinite mana supply nearby, so it should be very easy to get this guy going again. There we go. 2 yellow petals, a blue and an orange, and a seed. Do it again. Looks like this will actually be the last time, because I'm out of blue flowers. So if I want to do this again, I will need to go out and get more. Actually, I can do it 2 more times, but throw in 2 of these. 1 blue, 1. Great, I have 6 day bloom now. And where should I set this up? Oh, right, yeah, I had a bit of a creeper problem. I'm gonna have to fix that, but let's see. It says that it can't, right, it can't overlap, or it shouldn't overlap. But that's bad, but that's good. So let's set up, actually, no. I think they need to be open spaces. So here, 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 and here. Okay, so we have our day bloom, and if we look at them with the wand of the forest, unknown status. I think if we right click on it, it shows you how much is in there. Yes. So we need to get down a diluted mana pool, which we'll place right here. And it has no mana in it. And then we need to get a spreader. We need to place it down right here. And then it should collect. Okay, supposedly it's pointing that way, but it needs to collect the mana. I think bind mode, now we bind it to here. Okay, I think that's correct. And then these day blooms should start feeding mana into the mana spreader. And then that should eventually go into the pool. Okay, so this is working now. I think what I had to do is I had to get my wand of the forest out and hold shift, right click, and then right click on the spreader, and then you can see now, or you could see the little zap there going from the day bloom to the spreader. And then when you right click, this line, this bar in the middle, updates with the mana that's inside. And then when you right click, the pool is updating as well. So you can see that bar grew a little bit. And so I'm actually going to go in and sleep because I want it to be day because these guys only work when it's day. This thing is slowly filling up with water, with mana. And I suppose as it fills up, this blue section here is going to rise up even more. Yeah, it looks like it. And I think it just shot over some more, and it did. Nice. So while that's actually filling up, I'm actually going to do what I said earlier. I'm going to grab those petals of the other colors to see if we can't make, let's throw these back in here, to see if we can't make the, what's it called? Endoflame. So Endoflame needs red and brown mana petals. So let's get this, and gray. I think gray is the other one. One gray. Yes. I don't actually know if this is going to work. So let's go ahead and make some red. Oops. And now I'm thinking if I throw, go outside. There we go. If I throw the red petals in here, oh, upgrade your mana pool to infuse this item. Okay, right. So this did say that, yeah, look at that. That's filling up. That's really cool. It did say that a diluted mana pool could not infuse items. That's exactly what it said. I did forget. Now I've remembered. So let's go ahead and try to infuse another diluted mana pool with mana. And if we do that, it should turn into a regular mana pool. And hopefully that will be what we need to do. What am I looking for? The hammer. I'll get it sorted out. So we need, what was it again? Oh, right, it was just like this. Yep, cool. So hopefully now we can enchant this diluted mana pool and turn it into a regular old mana pool. And it worked. Awesome. Now, there's still mana in this guy, right? I don't want to destroy that. So maybe we just lay down this new one and then bind this one to that one instead. Now how do we pull mana from this pool? Oh well, it doesn't matter terribly. I don't think I have enough mana, it seems, to upgrade this mystical red, or to enchant, or to mana eyes. I'm not sure what the term would be, but to basically turn this one into a mana. Oh, wait, it's still filling that one up? No. I think it's still filling up the wrong one. Let me see if I can't figure out how to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like it is transferring into this pool correctly, but this mana pool's capacity is so much larger than the diluted mana pool that you can't really see the change. So I think I can go ahead now. Yeah, see, now there's a check mark, and when we throw this in, nice, we got a mystical red petal back. And it's, oh no, a red mana petal right there. Cool. So now I need to do that with the brown. Yeah, wait, brown? Yeah, it was a brown one. Yes. There we go. Now I should have exactly what I need to make an endoflame. Let's find out. So we have brown and our mana brown. Look at that. Looks like it's actually filling up correctly. A red mana petal, a mystical red mana petal, and we actually need to... Where's the gray? We need to create. There we go. Okay, that should be the correct petals. Now this one will make an endoflame. Whoops. No? Okay, I'm not doing something right here. Where did I go wrong? Mystical light gray. Okay. Brown mana. Okay. So that's the 5 in there. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, so I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to look that up and see what I'm doing. Because I really couldn't tell you what I'm doing wrong at this point. But I think that's going to end the episode because it's been going on for quite a while now. But in the next episode, we're definitely going to continue to dive into Botania and hopefully get our first bauble, which will help us maneuver around the world very quickly. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button down below. It helps me out a ton. It also helps people who are interested in this video, in Minecraft, in Advent of Ascension, in Feed the Beast, in the Departed mod pack. It helps them find this video so they can watch as well. If you guys have any tips or tricks about Botania, because I am clearly not the best at it, or any other mods in this mod pack, please let me know. The hunt for blood has begun. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.